Exploring the wonders of creation in Genesis chapter 1. Genesis 1 is the opening chapter of the Bible, presenting a foundational account of creation. It sets the stage for the entire biblical narrative by introducing God as the sovereign creator of the universe and everything within it. The phrase, "in the beginning," marks the commencement of time and existence. It emphasizes the divine origin of the cosmos, establishing a sequential timeline for creation that unfolds over 6 distinct days, each marked by intentionality and order. God's first act of creation is the command for light to exist. This light is separated from the darkness, symbolizing the introduction of clarity and structure. It marks the beginning of time as we understand it, with day and night cycles. On the second day, God creates the sky, forming a firmament that divides the primordial waters. This act of separation establishes the heavens, creating a distinct space between the waters above and below, setting the stage for further creation. Dry land emerges on the third day as God gathers the waters into seas, revealing continents. Vegetation, including plants and trees, springs forth, providing sustenance and laying the groundwork for future life forms. This act signifies fertility and the potential for growth. The creation of the sun, moon, and stars introduced a divine order to time, marking days, seasons, and years. These celestial bodies served as both practical timekeepers and symbols of God's omnipotence, illuminating the world with their consistent rhythmic presence. Filling the waters with marine life showcased the diversity and creativity of the Creator. From the smallest plankton to the largest whales, the seas teemed with life, each species uniquely designed to thrive in its aquatic environment, reflecting God's intricate craftsmanship. Birds were created to fill the sky, bringing vitality and movement to the heavens. Their freedom of flight and melodic songs added a dynamic dimension to creation, illustrating the boundless possibilities of life and the beauty inherent in God's design. The emergence of land animals introduced a variety of forms and functions, each adapted to its habitat. From grazing herbivores to stealthy predators, the Earth was populated with creatures that contributed to the balance of ecosystems, showcasing the wisdom in their intricate interdependence. Mankind was created in God's image, distinguishing humans with unique attributes of reason, creativity, and morality. This special creation marked humanity's role as stewards of the earth, entrusted with the responsibility to nurture and manage the world's resources in harmony with divine intention. God commands humanity to multiply and fill the earth, establishing the foundation for human civilization. This directive emphasizes the importance of family, community, and societal growth, highlighting humanity's role in spreading life and cultivating the world. God provides plants and trees as sustenance, illustrating His provision and care for all living beings. This divine generosity ensures that humans and animals alike have the necessary resources to thrive, underscoring the interconnectedness of all creation. Dominion over animals and nature is granted to humanity, signifying responsibility and stewardship. This authority calls for wise and compassionate management of Earth's resources, reflecting God's intention for humans to protect and sustain the environment. God declares creation's inherent goodness, affirming the value and beauty of the natural world. This proclamation celebrates the harmony and perfection of His handiwork, inviting humanity to recognize and appreciate the divine craftsmanship in every aspect of creation. The Sabbath is established as a day of rest, reflecting God's rest after creation. This sacred time invites humans to pause, reflect, and rejuvenate, fostering a rhythm of work and rest that honors the divine order and promotes holistic well-being. Genesis 1 exhibits a profound literary structure, utilizing repetition and parallelism to create a rhythmic narrative. Each creation day follows a similar pattern, emphasizing order and intentionality. This poetic framework enhances the majesty and sovereignty of the Creator's work. The theological implications of Genesis 1 are vast, establishing foundational beliefs about God's nature and humanity's purpose. It reveals God as omnipotent and benevolent, creating a world that is intrinsically good. Humanity's unique role as stewards is also highlighted. Ancient creation myths often depict chaotic, violent origins of the world, contrasting sharply with Genesis 1's orderly and peaceful creation. These comparisons underscore the distinctiveness of the biblical worldview, emphasizing a purposeful, harmonious universe crafted by a singular, loving deity. In the broader biblical narrative, Genesis 1 sets the stage for themes of covenant, redemption, and restoration. It introduces the Creator's relationship with creation, laying the groundwork for understanding humanity's fall and the subsequent divine plan for salvation. The interpretation of days in Genesis 1 has sparked considerable debate. Some view them as literal 24-hour periods, while others see them as symbolic of longer epochs. This discussion reflects broader considerations of biblical interpretation, tradition, and scientific understanding. God's spoken word in Genesis 1 is a powerful act that brings creation into existence. This emphasizes the divine authority and intentional design behind each element of the universe, showcasing the potency and purpose imbued in every uttered command. The relationship between Genesis 1 and modern science often sparks debate, yet many find harmony in viewing the biblical account as a theological narrative rather than a scientific one. This perspective allows for a deeper appreciation of both faith and scientific discovery.